I know some of the criticisms that Tom has gotten in the past is that the one-for-one model isn't necessarily the most efficient way to have economic development. And so is your launching a factory in Haiti or factories elsewhere, is that a way to address those criticisms?
It's absolutely a way. It's interesting. When we first started getting some criticism, I guess it was about 2 years ago, that that TOMS aid model was not enough. That it's important to provide aid for the basic necessities, shoes, water, food, sight, education. But if you really are serious about poverty alleviation, our critics said, then you need to create jobs. And at first I took that personally and I was like, we're doing so much already. But then I recognized that they were right. Like if we really want to have a big impact on poverty alleviation, using our model to create jobs is the next level. So I made a commitment that by the end of 2015, 1/3 of all of our giving shoes will actually be made in the countries that we give them in. And we're now making shoes currently in Kenya. We're getting ready to open up in Ethiopia. And then in mid-January, we'll launch our factory in Haiti. And we will be the only footwear manufacturer in Haiti at that time.
Wow. Now, it's really impressive hearing you take the criticism and have it go from something you took personally to something that you took to heart. And in my mind, that's just incredibly valuable. So do you have any inspirations for that? Any entrepreneurs or CEOs that you try to emulate in your everyday work?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think you hear it all the time that if someone loves your company or loves your product, they might tell 2 or 3 people. But if someone has a negative experience or they're a critic, and then by working with them, you turn them into a fan, they'll tell 100 people. And that's a great piece of business advice that I've read in different books, and I forget exactly where. But that's kind of the way that we chose to address it, is realizing that there really is a lot you can learn from the critics, and you're always going to have them, and you can either kind of try to debate them or fight them, or you can embrace them. And that's what we've tried to do, especially on this job creation front.